Here we go. So I got a Lego package. Finally. Let's go. It's for the Minecraft build that I'm working on. And now I'm gonna go ahead and clean off my desk. Because it's pretty bad right now. So yeah. Try not to be too loud. Got family here. I held up with my promise. I'm hoping to have this live stream last 30 minutes to an hour. Just gotta clean off my desk setup before I get around to opening the package. And then I'll show you guys my progress on the Lego build so far. Because if you know, last time we did end up building this set, and I went ahead and I added this set to the Lego build that I'm working on. So, for the Cheesy Brick Studios mock contest, it's gonna be lit. But it ends in a couple days, so I have to get to building. That's why I ordered more pieces, and hopefully I'll be able to show you guys in a minute or two after I clean off my desk, which is going to take more than a minute, sadly. I have a lot of stuff on my desk. I don't know where to put the camera. I feel like it's in a bit of an awkward spot. I also might make my bed in this live stream, honestly. I need to. Haven't done it yet. The power of yet. Welcome in, everybody. I know Copper and Scott Davis and all of those people were expecting me to live stream once again this week. So this is the stream that they were hoping for. So I'm hoping that you guys enjoy this one. Welcome in the 3 that I have currently. Welcome in, welcome in. Currently I'm just clearing off my desk so I can open a Lego parts package that I ordered just a couple days ago. But I need to clear off my space just a little bit. We're getting close. Just scooting things over real quick and we should be able to open this package. Okay. Here we go. What's up, Dueler YT Sab? Welcome in. It's been 5 minutes. Answer. Oh, shoot. I didn't see your messages until just now. You must be low on internet, or maybe I am low on internet or something. I don't know. Whatever that means. Here we go. So, tear here. Let me set up the camera on the desk so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Got the curtains closed so I'm not leaking my address. Okay. It says tear at this top half. Boom. I'm going to move it away just in case it has my address on this piece of paper, but here we go. Lots of Lego parts to look at. Let's set up the camera even better than how it is now. Have it not expose my toes. Okay. Just gotta move stuff around in my room, and then move the phone into a better spot. Okay. Here we go. Gotta show you guys what parts I got. Welcome in. 2 people watching right now. Make sure to like the stream. You got the chance before you scroll away. Welcome in 4 people watching. Thank you. How's you guys' days going? Or day going, I guess. Okay. Just gotta get everything set up to show you guys what I got on Lego.com. Hold up. It's just gonna be a second. I gotta make sure, because these pieces get stuck onto the other pieces. So I gotta show you guys everything that I got. So, start off 16 by 16 brick plates. These are nice to have. You're back. Welcome back. Sorry, I missed your messages. I was setting up the stream, I guess. I'm just showing off some of the pieces that I got. Your Wi-Fi sucks. Dang, bro. Yeah, I know. It's not really the best. I don't know how to. I mean, I gotta pay for something better, but uh, hopefully it's good enough that you can actually see stuff. Welcome in the 9 people watching, even though it's a low quality stream, it sounds like. Anyways, 1x4 bricks. We got the. We have a ton of these tiles, so we might do some tiling time. Yeah, hopefully you can still see stuff. I got a few of these 2x2 plates. Your goal is 2K. Dang. 2K. Wait, are you talking about subs? As long as I can see. Okay. We got these for a dirt path, and all this is for a Minecraft build I'm working on. I'll show you guys in a second. In respect of Technoblade and the whole Technolarp situation, I decided to get these cone pieces to make this Lego set I bought into a Technoblade little thing. Please make a video. I need 2K. Huh? Yo, thanks, King Bob. Thank you. I'm working on it. I'm working on the channel. I'm trying to upload more. Anyways, I got these pieces for trees that I'm working on. This 2x2x2 studs not on top piece. Let's see here. This is for the tree trunk, and I'll show you guys the tree design that I have as well. Let's see here. We have some windows, of course. And I think we have a couple unique pieces. This right here is a Cubone mask, or it's actually from Ninjago, I believe, but I'm going to use it as a Cubone mask in the future. But yeah. I should have one more unique piece in here, and I'm not seeing it anywhere, but as I empty out this bag, I'll try and show you guys. But to start off, let me show you the tree design that I have. I'm going to make the trunk longer, that's why I ordered pieces, but it's all tiled off except for a couple spots. I ordered all the pieces to do this. Hi, Obi and Chewy. Welcome into the stream. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to finish off this entire tree in this live stream right now. So stay tuned. It's going to look real nice. I'm excited to see how it turns out. It might take a little bit, though, just because of how many parts are on there. Actually, I noticed that I need a lot of detail that I'm missing. I think we're just going to tile for now, and then maybe I'll add to it on my own time. But let me get some tiles going on this tree. Oh, the little crunch noise. Oh yeah, here we go. It's looking a lot better than it was before. Hold up. Now we just have this little back section to do, and then it'll be completely tiled off. I might make some adjustments later on in the future, but for time being, it should be done. Also, I was scared I ordered the wrong colored piece, but it's actually the perfect color for what I was looking for. Okay, here's our tree. It's going to be longer, like I said, but it looks really good right now, and you'll only be able to see it from this angle on the build. So let me put it together. You guys can see this big old Lego mock, and I'm gonna add a ton of grass and stuff, but this is the Minecraft tree, and this is the house. What's up, Copper? It's one of those streams, Copper, that's getting spammed with probably a ton of bots, um, or random brain rockets. So, I mean, got more viewers than usual, I guess. It's an interesting stream. Um, I was just showing off progress I made since I built that Lego set. So we got the house, and I'm gonna continue it, Copper. Um, and the tree, I just tiled it a second ago. Um, and then I got this Cubone mask, or it's not actually a Cubone mask. I think it's from Ninjago, but I'm gonna use it as a Cubone mask. Um, what else? Oh yeah, I made a Technoblade head that's gonna go on the top of the house. I know. Got the 3 little pigs and the wolf minifigure, which will be included in my Lego mock. It's gonna be pretty lit. Um, hold up, I got a Gold Master Wu hat in my pile of pieces somewhere. So I'm trying to find that, but I don't know. They might have forgot to include it. I'm not sure. Oh, I found it. Here we go. I got this Gold Master Wu hat. I might use it in a Star Wars build of some sort. I want to use it as some kind of character, but I didn't notice how thin the plastic was on this piece. Really cool piece. But yeah, I am not a furry. That is just a skeleton mask from Lego. But you're right. You're right. It looks like a furry. Anyways, that's besides the point. I'm gonna use it in a cool Lego build. I solved the Rubik's Cube from a tutorial, so I'm hoping to be able to solve this under a minute. In like a week or two. I've been working probably 4 or 5 hours to try and get this solved really fast, but it's taking a long time. Anyways, taking a break from the Legos, I think I needed to, I don't know, I had plans for this stream, and now I can't think of what I was going to do. So it might just be a Lego stream, but I don't want to make too much progress without filming, because this is for a YouTube video that I'm working on, so I don't necessarily want to work on this during the live stream. But I could work on organizing the Lego pieces. Oh yeah, the other pieces that I wanted to show you, Copper, if you're still in here, and whoever actually watches my channel. 16 by 16 brick plates, which are very useful for rocky hills and plains. So I'm hoping to use this in a future Star Wars mock. Hopefully I'll make a new Star Wars mock after this Minecraft one. But haven't made too many mocks recently, or at least on camera, so. Huh. I had plans for the stream. Those look like the plates used in the art sets. They are the same ones, I believe. Yeah. Dude, I'm like stumped. Last time I was talking so much and I was just talking about random stuff, and now I don't have anything to talk about. Probably because I'm not building a Lego set. But I don't want to build everything on this Lego mock because I want to save it for actual filming. I know I need to make my bed, so I'll just do that while thinking of what to do next. I'm going to do this stream for 30 minutes, which that's kind of bad because I've only been streaming for 15, so I'm like halfway there, but still. Okay. I'm going to make my bed real quick. This is what we started with the Minecraft set. Doesn't help that I'm tired. I also trying to ease off of drinking coffee, so I'm getting extra tired. We don't have the Lego movie bed sheets anymore. I got rid of those like a month ago, sadly. Just to be sure, if you're saving it for future videos, that you do those videos. Don't be lazy. I'm not being lazy. I've been filming this Minecraft build for the past like 3 months. but I was pretty much stumped on what to do, and I knew I had to order pieces. So once I got my paycheck, I finally spent $45-$50 on a pick a brick order. So once I got paid, I immediately got the parts that I needed, and I didn't figure out about the Cheesy Brick Studios mock contest until like 2 days before the live stream where I built that Lego set. So I pretty much came up with this Lego mock on the spot. Originally, um, this Lego build that I'm working on was going to be um, the village blacksmith, which I still would like to do. I'd like to build my custom village at some point, but right now I'm doing I was gonna say player base, but it's really not a player. It's three little pigs. Paycheck? What do you do? Fast forward bag boy? No, I do not. It was just a single paycheck that I got from working at my aunt's house for like 2 days. Just a little bit more money than I usually get. So I actually had some spending money. So I do not have a job yet. I'm hoping to have one close to when fall starts, probably. I know I want to have one around my birthday once I turn 16. So, okay, made my bed. Oh, actually, I forgot to put all the Squishmallows on there. I got a whole Squishmallows collection over here. Not actually, but I got 3 Squishmallows, 2 official ones and 1 Boise State Broncos one, since I'm Idaho. You and Cole should start a lawn service. I think that's. I don't want to have to do like labor or like physical work. Um, or like yeah. I mean, still I want to do physical work, but I would like to start making money on social media, which I'm actually like a third of the way there. I'd say like a fourth of the way there if I want to actually get ad revenue money. But yeah, hopefully I'll get paid eventually. That would be nice. Yeah. What do I do now? I think I need to change up the display because I've been putting it off for the past like month, probably, and it's still on the Mandalorian and Grogu display for May, which was, or it was the end of May, so it was like almost 2 months ago. In like a week, it'll be like 2 months ago. So I'm gonna change it up. Sorry, Scott Davis, but I think I'm gonna move my Indiana Jones display down. Cole could use Taekwondo to knock down tree limbs. You could run the mower. Yeah, I don't think he would want to do that. He's not a super productive person. Oh yeah, big update. Copper, I think you might have watched the BrickLab's podcast, which was terrible in my opinion. But we're starting it up and it's going to be in person. So Cole and I will be at his house and we'll film a podcast episode. Hopefully it'll be up next week or the week after, depending on how long it takes me to edit. Because I want the podcast itself probably to be an hour long because Cole and I struggle to just have like a conversation that's like entertaining. So all my other friends I can have a good conversation with, but Cole is hard to talk to. Not the worst thing, but it's I don't know. We get bored pretty fast when we hang out or when we do live streams. So also Copper. You know the all the like throwback sets that Star Wars or Lego Star Wars is doing? Like all the um they're like deleted scene sets or like I don't know. It's hard to explain. They're like all throwback sets from like their vintage Star Wars concept art stuff that they're making sets for. Um, and I was thinking about talking about them in the podcast. but I didn't know if that was a good idea. I wanted to get his opinion on it before I make the episode. Is your podcast a different channel? No, the podcast, two of the podcast episodes were uploaded here on YouTube, I think. And then the first episode is uploaded on Spotify, but I never got around to uploading the second one. Or maybe I did, I'm not sure. But it's on Spotify and it's on YouTube because I don't have an Apple phone, so it's kind of awkward to upload on Apple Music, but yeah, it's on YouTube. Um, so I did one with Behind the Bricks, which the the conversations were good-ish. I was really awkward during pretty much the entire episode, but the other thing is about like probably 2/3 of the way in, um, it wasn't my connection or Cole's connection. It was actually Behind the Bricks connection, and his his microphone was like really delayed, and basically whenever I said something, I'd interrupt him, but it would be him talking. I don't know. It was like all off. The microphone situation was off, so that's why we're doing it in person. Because even the first episode, Cole and I were really awkward because we were doing a live stream first of all, so we were talking to chat, and the other thing is, um, we had a glitchy setup. So I'm hoping that doing an in-person one will be less awkward, and hopefully we'll film it this weekend. But I'm excited. Should be fun. Yeah, there were timing problems, and it was really, really awkward because of it. We had great conversations, and I got like one clip out of it because it was so glitchy. Dude, I've been putting this off for so long. I have not wanted to change up my setup. I want to rewatch The Mandalorian. So I might end up taking this down and then switching up to another Mandalorian and Grogu setup. But I want to rewatch all of the Mandalorian or all the Mandalorian, and then potentially watch Mandalorian and Grogu once it comes out on Disney Plus. Unless it already has. I don't know. But do I have anything to dust this off with? I do have a shirt. Actually, I shouldn't use that. I should probably use like a sock. I'll use this Luke Skywalker sock I never use. Maybe if you and Cole are awkward, always have someone. Yeah. I want to kind of like revamp it, but it's still going to be continuation of the first two episodes. So it's going to be episode 3, but it's just going to be me and Cole. Um, and then hopefully I'll do some more. If I end up going to Brick World, then I'd like to film probably 2 episodes um, during that time. But I have no clue if I'm going this year. I don't, or not this year. I don't think I'm going to go next year, but it might be the year after that, depending on if I still am doing the podcast thing. But, which I probably will be. I've been listening to Cali Bricklick, and if you haven't, then you should probably go listen to it. But Cali Bricklick, I've been listening to it a lot, and I really want to start up the podcast again because of it. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. The Separatist display on the top because it's been since like May 4th, 2024, I think was the last time I put Separatist builds on either top 2 things. Or I think it was like right when I got the shelves, I decided to do Separatist display, so I'm going to switch it up, do it again after a long time. I have to dust off all these socks, or all these sets with my socks. It's kind of weird. I lost a little brush that I use. But yeah, I'd like to do an episode with Crimson Toaster. He was on my list. I have a notebook somewhere with all the people that I wanted to do podcast episodes with. So I'm hoping to be able to do it eventually, but probably going to be a while from now because I want to be comfortable talking with Cole casually on a podcast episode first. So that's another reason why I'm doing this, because I want our conversations to be awkward, or to be less awkward. So, um, if you've watched Cali Brick Click, which I don't know if you have or not, but if you haven't, then you probably should watch it. You'll find a lot of the creators that you already watch in the Lego community on there. But um, there's this guy. His name is Ninja, and his actual name isn't Ninja, obviously, but he goes by Ninja on the podcast, and um, he kind of just only talks every like little while, and I don't want Cole to do that if he's going to be my co-host. But I don't know. I don't really know who would be my other. Like, there's no other options for co-hosts other than Cole. Cole's like the only Lego fan in Idaho other than Cowboy Bricks. Um, so it's kind of tricky. I would like to do a podcast episode with Cowboy Bricks at some point, but not like second episode that I do in the revamp. But yeah, I know that I want to stay productive during the school year, and doing something like a podcast where literally all I have to do is talk and then edit myself talking and not add music or anything is a lot easier than trying to add little clips and sound effects and pictures and memes and all these different little things. It gets really hard to like sit down and edit a video sometimes, especially when you're already kind of uninspired to make a video, so you just kind of give up on editing. There have been some banger videos that I made that I just end up completely putting off because I don't want to edit them. Or it's because they're really hard to edit. I've had that as well. So, but yeah. Okay, we got the Separatist display up here. Definitely different than usual. I want to do like a Book of Boba Fett display. The only problem is I don't really have any Book of Boba Fett set. And I think this is the only one that you could say is Book of Boba Fett. And the Throne Room set. Or not Throne Room, what is it? Jabba the Hutt's Palace set that they made at one point. That they didn't put Jabba the Hutt in because Boba Fett owned it. Trying to think of what sets would look good. Really don't have that much to display. I think more YouTubers should just use less editing and just go natural. I would say that, but if you want to be successful and you want to get views, then you kind of have to do that because people don't have good attention spans anymore. If you could say that would be a better option if it was like 10, 20 years ago. But I feel like starting during 2016 is really when people started scrolling on their phones, because that, wait, yeah, 2016, I guess even earlier than that with Vine would be when people started scrolling more, actually watching content quickly and lowering their attention span, and now it's just like pretty much impossible to get someone's attention without editing the crap out of your videos and just making your videos like hard to watch for adults. Because I know that like TD Bricks, I hate that kind of style. I don't hate TD Bricks. I think he's a really good content creator, but those videos are so hard to digest because it feels like he's just shoving images and sounds down your throat, and you're like, what am I watching? Like, there's so much happening in this video and it's like confusing. I don't know. Yeah, on a podcast you can talk about whatever you want. Like, podcasts are so chill, and it's so easy to just like, I always need background noise when I'm working on like a long project, so I just throw on a podcast, and it works beautifully. Like, I can get so much more done if I'm just listening to a podcast, and they could be ranting about something random, and it's all going into my mind while I'm still like working on something else. It's so productive. if you want to learn a ton about like, I don't know, science or something, and you just listen to like a science podcast, then you're gonna get a ton of stuff out of that while still being productive and maybe like cleaning your room or something. There's like the AI study podcast that you can do. I'm not a huge fan of AI, but I will say that's probably one of the better uses for it. Mainly, I'm not a fan of the AI companies. AI itself isn't all too terrible, but yo, what's up, Tuscan? Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. But yeah, that's why I want to make a podcast because I know I enjoy them and I know that we don't really have a good one in the Lego community right now after Cali Brick Click ended about like 2 years ago, I think. So, or maybe it was longer than that. I'm not quite sure. I guess now is the time to do stuff since once school starts again, you don't have time. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I should have time up until like fall ends, I think, because that's when winter workouts start for track, and then I have less time because I go to school or I leave school an hour to like an hour and a half later than usual, and by that time I'm just ready to like rest because I just hit a workout. So, trying to think what Copper's referencing. Maybe Tuscan left a note on Discord. I feel like I saw a note on Discord that said something about Tuscan's music taste. Anyways, you guys can catch me up on that. Feel like we haven't shown Jedi Bob Starfighter in a while. I accidentally just launched the spring-loaded shooter trying to pick up the set, which is one of the negative things about this set. It is very easy to launch those guys. Oh, I can't look at your profile right now. I know that you changed your profile. Wait, was that you? No, that was Crimson Toaster. Crimson Toaster changed his profile picture to his actual face. It was actually a really tough picture. I don't know. I'll check it out after stream. Of course, I'm going to be building Legos, filming a YouTube video right after stream, so I don't know how much time I'll have. But Jedi Bob Starfighter, Yoda's Starfighter, which also has spring-loaded shooters that are ready to fire if I accidentally touch them at all. Yeah, I'm going to do track again. My events are still probably going to be 100 and 200 dash. Unless I just want to do 100 and then I can do long jump. But the dust on these sets is actually terrible, bro. I haven't dusted my sets off in like a while because I lost the little brush that I was using and I don't know where it is anymore. I think it might be upstairs. But that's such an awkward place to check because I have to go all the way up there. Not to say that I'm lazy, but I just don't. Normally, when I'm like changing up my display, I'm not thinking about dusting them off. Or when I do think about dusting them off, then I'm like, oh yeah, it's probably somewhere that I don't like. I don't want to go searching for it for a long time. I don't know. Maybe I am just lazy, but just got to use a sock to dust it all. I think you should do high jump and pole vault and shot put. Yeah, I'm good. Those are some of the hardest training, especially during winter. Doing the winter workouts, you got to do like the push-ups, the handstand push-ups. Like you have to have so much upper body strength for that. And it's like, no, I'm good. And then all the big guys do like, what do they do? They do like shot put and discus normally. And it's like, yeah, I'm not a big guy, so I don't have to do that. But yeah, pretty much if you're like overweight at all, maybe not overweight, but like really beefy, then you don't want to do track. You want to throw stuff. So I have no respect for those people. They're so mean. I haven't met like a single nice person on shot put, or they're at least really weird. I feel like I've met weird people that do shot put or discus, but definitely not doing that. That's for sure. You know how badly, like, I know the sequel movies suck, and I'm not like a big fan of them, but I really want to go back in time to watching those in theater. I remember watching them when they came out, and those were peak times. And it was probably because I was in like elementary school, but still, I want to go back to that time and not only watch that, but watch all, like, have a movie marathon when I was younger. I gotta make sure that my kids get the whole experience. I gotta rent out a theater, and we just go to the theater once a week and watch a Star Wars movie. So then they can watch them all in theaters. You do javelin to take out your enemies. Javelin kids are nicer. I don't know. Yeah, I just I like working legs more than upper body. I hit legs today, and I didn't hit any upper body workouts. I'm crazy like that. Bye, Tuscan. We all know Tuscan has some stuff going on in his life. He called me right when he decided to tell people. I feel special. But see you, Tuscan. I think we're gonna move the Bionicle thing up. And wait, I'm gonna switch out the Starfighters for the Slave One sets. And then I have 3 Jedi Starfighters that I can put on one shelf, and then I just have to put the V19 somewhere else. But I would like to display the Slave One sets next to each other. I think I'm just gonna have them at an angle like this. I think I did this before a couple months ago. Right when I got this set, I think I did the same exact display kind of setup. I just found out that I can do background plays, so I'll be listening to the stream. Okay. Yeah, I was planning on ending the stream 8 minutes ago, but I'm taking my time changing up my display so I can keep the stream going a little bit longer. Probably will end it within the next 10 minutes. Probably a little less than that. Because I do want to get to building my Lego Minecraft mock because I only have a couple days to do it, so I have to just constantly work on it. We got the Django Fett pocket fig that I'll display next to. Actually, I'll do it in between the 2 different slave ones. Switch things up a little bit. And then we got the GWP as well, the little coin that can go next to my slave one. It's a little bit crowded, this display is, but it is what it is. I think that's all I'm going to do display-wise. I think I'm going to end the stream because I do need to get around to building Lego. Tuscan do the kissy thing, bro. Okay. Yeah, it would add my watch time, but I have had like probably 5 viewers consistently throughout most of the stream. I know there was like a drop in viewership and there was a peak at like 10 viewers or something. But I should have good watch hours and hopefully I'll get closer to being monetized. Maybe for the first like week of school I'll live stream every day. That might be a smart idea. That's probably when I'm going to have the most motivation because school's super easy. And like at the end of the day, I actually did something. And I get home and I'm like, hey, did I watch your YouTube video? Probably. It pops up on my TV sometimes. Um, I don't know. You're building some kind of house set, but I'm going to end the stream and I'll double check if I watched the video. And if I haven't yet, then I'll watch it and I'll comment on it. But yeah, see you guys. Bye.